Some needle. Yeah, they're going to give him a needle.
Leave that alone. I'm taking it outside.
How about that?
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare touch that.
Yo, I'm sorry. It's always in my stuff. It's your boy, JT Malone. And welcome to Everybody Has a Mic Podcast. Season 2, Episode 30. Quest for 100. We got to count these up. Episode 31, we're going to have to count them up. I think we might be close to 100.
I think
with the 2 seasons. If we're on episode 30 already, I think we might be close to 100 at this point. But it's your boy, JT Malone, a.k.a. East Coast Legend. If you don't know about me by now, you will when Byron Allen cuts that check. Mr. Allen, we waiting for you.
We ain't lying.
Grill, 3 a.m. We about that life. What's good?
You ain't lying.
Mo Money, what's up?
What's going on, everybody? My name is Mo. It's Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? I don't know what day it is. Midday, midweek. Yeah, midweek. Happy to be here with my brothers. Motivate You One on Instagram, DJ Motivate You on TikTok. Happy to be here with my brothers. I DJ a little, train people a little. Just happy to be here. You know what, Steve? What you got?
What's going on, people? What's going on? Yo, it's your boy Stevie B, Mr. S.B. via Instagram, as well as Flex B Galleries. You already know what I believe. Art is life. You can find it in all fashions and everything you do. I'm happy to be here with the fellas, as always, chopping it up. Episode 30. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to the content. You know, Knicks is on to my right. Hopefully, let's go Knicks. And yeah, man, let's get this joint started. Holla at me now.
And happy birthday, Steve. Happy birthday.
Blessings,
right.
dog. Another year of life.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah. Thanks. The whole 10 years.
Yo, we'll play this back in 10 years, and I'm like, I ain't wishing him a happy birthday. You be like, what'd I do? I'm like, I said it 10 years ago. Talking about.
Hey, listen.
Pull the clip up.
It's dog years.
Man.
Fellas, let's talk about this for a second. Look, we were just talking about the NBA. We were just talking about because the playoffs are on right now.
Yep.
Okay. I can't stand this new format of TV for the playoffs. I don't know what time things are on. I don't know what day. We used to have TNT with Sir Charles Barkley, Shaq Daddy, Kenny Smith, and Ernie Johnson. Now we got Peacock.
Yep.
NBC. Don't give us the regular NBC, our channel 4 that we with children. That mess was crazy. It does to this day. They give us Amazon Prime. The Amazon Prime be freezing. Hold on for a second. Technical difficulty. We'll be right back. Nah. Listen,
they don't even have commercials for me.
No. They don't.
Yeah, they be like...
And you know what? I pay for no commercials, don't get me wrong. But it's just like, it go to that stupid-ass screen.
Yep. Your NBA event will be back momentarily. Yeah,
it'll be back momentarily.
Yeah, it'll be back momentarily. Yeah,
NBA didn't think this one through. They wanted the money so bad for that new TV deal. And this is what we got. My gosh. Yeah, people cannot get with it. Like, I'm looking around your platform here. What are we doing?
Yo, Ted Turner died today. He passed away today.
Yeah, Ted Turner died today.
Yeah,
Billionaire Ted?
Yeah, 87, man. Yeah,
87?
87 years old. Yeah. They were just talking about him on the pregame show.
Because Ted Turner, Billionaire Ted.
Turner, and they gave him his love. Yo, they gave him paid him his flowers.
Shout out for him.
Founder of the NWO.
Yes, he is.
Founder of the
NWO. It wouldn't be no WCW without Ted Turner. He loved wrestling, man. And those people at Turner got them out of here. They were hating. They were just hating. They were hating. Ted Turner had them things rolling. Yeah, for real. Shout out to you, Ted.
Yeah.
And rest in power, man.
Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network. Yeah.
Yeah, he started all that.
Yeah.
I mean, it just... Again, man, you gotta be grateful, man. The
brought him back. Had Johnny
the Barbera cartoons is crazy.
Yep, had Johnny Quest.
Them Barbera cartoons used to just... Don't even get me started, man. You gotta remember, I went to school for animation. Dog,
they had that shit a lot.
Tom and Jerry would they would beat out Warner Brothers and Disney every year with with just musical score in the background, no words. Oh man, dog. It was beautiful
Fellas,
poetry in motion.
I gotta ask you a question since you just brought it up, because I didn't want to do it. I had it in my notes. I was like, yo, I was gonna either go with this or that. But you kind of just kind of let it there. I was gonna say, for kids nowadays that ask you what 3 to 4 80s, 90s cartoons that they need to watch, that you think they need to watch, that they never saw.
80s, 90s cartoons.
These 90s cartoons, what if you had, and they never saw it, what would you put them on to? What would you be like, yo, you need to check this out, and this out? Like what are the ones? Kid come up to you, your nephew, your cousin, you know what I mean? Your daughter, your son. Like, yo.
Batman the animated series.
100%.
My daughter's on that.
I watched some of that today.
It's fire.
She's on it now.
Still
I got a whole channel that does that. It just has Batman Animated Network's channel. Just goes off.
One of the greatest.
24 hours.
Fox 5 right after school.
Fox
4:30.
5 right after school. 4:30.
Yeah, it was 5:30. Yeah,
it was 4:30.
Was it 4:30?
I thought it was 4:30
because they used to show the news at 5.
Yeah,
yes,
That's how you knew you missed it.
Because it was between that and then Power
We
Rangers.
had reruns, either, people.
I remember.
No reruns. You missed that episode.
No, it was no
you missed that
reruns.
episode.
Yo, it's fire.
80s, 90s cartoons. You know, you always got the
Would
G.I. Joe.
Would you say Voltron? Would you say Voltron is one or no?
Voltron was dope. Voltron was dope.
Serious.
You know, one of my favorites from Cartoon Network, hands down. You just said them, Justin. Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack was amazing.
Samurai Jack.
Yeah,
yes.
Samurai Jack was pretty fire.
That one's on there.
Yeah, man. You know, obviously, like I said, you got the G.I. Joes. You got the, you know, the G.I. Joe movie back in the day was crazy. You know, had Sergeant Slaughter in it. He had Transformers.
I was going to say Transformers. That's what I was going to say. Transformers they have to see.
In all of history when it comes to the Nemesis Enforcer. Yeah, dog. Nemesis Enforcer and G.I. Joe was real deal.
G.I. Joe was crazy.
Yeah, man.
Supreme Leader.
Supreme Leader. Nemesis Enforcer, Supreme Leader.
I was probably one of the few people who was a Cobra Commander fan.
Commander.
He had the power, man. That's what I was attracted to.
He was a top.
He had unlimited resources.
He was top 5 cartoon 80s, 90s villain.
Oh yeah, no question.
He's top 5.
Yeah, him. You know, he had Thundercats.
Thundercats.
Yeah, I said Thundercats. Yeah.
Thundercats.
I did not. I said Voltron.
I said Thundercats, but let me say something about the Thundercats. I've heard another podcast say this a few years ago, and I said it to Steve, and he looked at me like I had 15 heads. But I'm gonna say it on the platform. Yo, man, them was colonizers.
What?
That's exactly what I said when he said that.
Yo, I'm about to put you on. I'm about to fuck your heads up. And again, if I knew your pod, I would shout you out and I would give you credit because you sparked my mind. And I thought about it. I'm like, holy shit, they were. They had a planet of their own. Okay. What did they do to their planet? They fucked it up because they wouldn't share with the mutants. So it got destroyed. They leave. And for all we know, that was the mutants' planet originally. So we don't even know if that was really their planet. They could have taken that from the mutants. So just keep an open mind here. They leave on a spaceship. They go into stasis. Something's wrong with Lionel because he was literally 12 years old. And he wakes up and he jacked. And they're like, this is our king. Let's get this sword. Let's let him run around on an alien planet and do whatever he wants. And there's no consequences because we're going to run to his rescue no matter if he shouldn't have been in the house or not. We busting everybody's ass. Sound familiar? Come on. Think about that. That's colonizer mindset.
Yeah, it
should have stayed his ass at home. Not only that, what was Mun-Ra doing? Where did Mun-Ra live?
He lived in what's the name?
What did he live in? What did he live in?
Temple. He lived in the temple.
But it was a pyramid, sir.
It was a pyramid.
What was his?
He was a mummy.
But he was kind of mummies are from where?
Egypt.
Egypt is where?
Depending on who you ask.
Pull it out. Say it. Africa.
I know, man, but some people think Egypt was here first.
It don't matter what they think. It's in Africa.
Gotcha.
He had all the freaking, he was hotepped out with his he had the onks and all of that. He was talking. I guarantee you he wasn't saying no ancient spirits of evil. I guarantee he was like, ancestors, please guide me. These people are invading my land, and the Thundercats here, ancient spirits of evil. We don't pray that way. We don't pray that way. He's evil. They colonized that planet, bro. They colonized. Mum-Ra wasn't bothering nobody until they showed up. Think about it. Think about it.
All
It's
I'm saying
colonizing.
is, you might be right. It's an interesting theory. Interesting theory.
How many lions you ever seen with blue eyes, man?
Oh wow.
They got your mind. They got your mind.
That 2011 Thundercats was real deal, man. Should have kept going. And they like
should have
rewrote
kept
everything.
going, but people woke up and realized they was colonizers and was like, it's colonizers. And I love the Thundercats. I can't lie to you, but once I figured out there was colonizers, it like one of those things hurt my soul. I was like, yo, they colonizers. That wasn't their planet. And they went over there and was telling that man how to live and run his planet.
I mean, it was only like 6, 7 deep.
Exactly. Telling everybody how to live. Think about it. Come on. They put it in your face, sir. The smallest population always telling people how to live.
Yeah, it's true.
If they move to your neighborhood, they tell you wrong. They call the police on you. You was there first. Kings and Karens, the Thundercats. Sorry, I took it a whole nother. I'm sorry. I had to bring that up. Them is colonizers.
Yo, the
man.
underrated. You remember underrated cartoon was Captain Planet.
I like Captain Planet.
Me too.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. I'm not saying to go watch it. I wouldn't tell him to go watch it. I'm just saying that's an underrated. It was underrated.
That was Ted Turner too.
It was right.
Yeah, he was trying to get kids to be more conscious about the planet and what they did.
Yo, if you know kids don't have.
One of the last shows, David the Gnome was fire too.
David the Gnome was
David the Gnome was.
You ever seen the last episode of David the Gnome?
I think you told me about it. Yeah, I think you told me about it. It's kind of crazy how it ended up.
I watched it and I almost cried.
Yeah, crazy, dog.
Because I didn't remember that. I didn't remember that as a kid. Because I guess I went to school, kindergarten, and then when I remember coming home that summer and there was no more David the Gnome on, and I was like, "Well, I'm David the Gnome." It ended. They get to be like the gnomes get to be like 1,000 years old, and they got to climb this mountain. And you get to the top of the mountain, and on your 1000th birthday, the sun come up, you turn to stone.
Did you dirty?
I thought, isn't it a tree? You become a tree.
A tree, a stone.
Yeah, son, you become sun. And at the end, his wife was crying and all types of stuff.
Yeah, she went with him. And the fox, remember his fox?
It was the fox that was upset. Yeah,
the fox was upset because, like, he's like, what am I supposed to do? He's like, you're gonna find a family. There's gonna be a nice girl fox. Go start a family. And he came down off the hill. He was mad. He seen the girl fox. Forgot all about David. I was just like, read about your homeboys when you get some, or in his case, some tail.
Oh my God.
They really did that? Oh
yeah,
that's how it ended. It was sad. I was kind of like, oh my God. I was like, I didn't know this is how David the Gnome went out. The freaking doctor of the freaking forest.
Helping out.
He didn't even name a successor, so it's just sick animals walking around now because he didn't even make an apprentice and none of that.
Yeah, that was a good one, man. It's a good one. Late 90s, early 2000s, more late 90s though was Avatar, The Last Airbender. That was crazy.
That was 2000s.
No, it was in the late 90s.
No, that had to be 2000. It can't be no
2000s. That was the 90s. That was
2000. Could not be.
Because we would have been heavy into Avatar if it was out when we was in high school.
You know what? You might be right. Right. It was like
it's no way.
Early, mid to 2010s. Yeah,
it had to be 2010s.
Because we was watching that heavy back in like 2010s. We was sit there and watch it.
Wasn't 2010s like the rise of anime, like the rise of anime, like really like it started getting crazy over here.
2005.
It's crazy that kids will never know Reading Rainbow.
Oh man,
they brought it back.
Not the same.
No,
I haven't watched it, but they brought
it back. With the black dude,
LeVar Burton. It's still a black dude. LeVar Burton? No, not LeVar Burton. It's a young dude.
Nah, it's the original.
He passed the torch to him.
Okay.
He gave him the blessing.
Didn't, man.
I haven't watched it though.
Shouts out to Tone, man. We had the dope beat that we made. Man, had the horrible name for the group, but we had a dope beat.
What was the name of the group?
All right, so that was back when the Neptunes.
I don't remember.
The Neptunes was getting popping, and me and Tone's beat group was named Uranus. Yeah,
What?
bad plausible. Pause that all over the place. But that's what it was at the time.
Come on, man.
But
That was bad.
but that beat was crazy. Take a look. It's in a book. It's reading rainbow. Where I can do anything. You know, we flipped that shit, man. It was fire. Too bad it never hit. Nobody ever heard it. But that being said,
The Simpsons.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
they still doing it now.
You recommend? Yeah. No,
you said trash now?
I have not seen an episode of The Simpsons in at least
kids be watching it, and parents don't want them watching it. Like Simpsons is still on that
it's still on
level. It's
really?
still on that level.
On
it.
Yeah, they be on it. But
my son be watching it. He be watching it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, he be watching it. Yeah, I told him. Yeah, he be wanting to watch. I'll be
Shout
like,
out to the Simpsons. If the Simpsons can still take the kids' minds to this day, I gotta give it to them. Listen, it's something strange with that though. It's something strange with that. It shouldn't be capturing that many people from this long.
The conspiracy theory.
Futurama. That's my.
Futurama's another good one, but that was the 2000s, I think.
Yeah, but they still wouldn't have seen it. They still wouldn't have seen it too.
Yeah.
But that show is hilarious.
I was gonna ask you another thing about the 80s and 90s, but I was gonna keep it more in these. And I was gonna do this more cultural. So if you had a person not in this culture, I'm not gonna say vanilla. It could be Indian. It could be whoever is not in this culture.
We got people who look like us ain't in the culture, so I hear you.
Absolutely. So anybody that's not in the culture and they asked you what 3 soundtracks they need to listen to from the 90s. Soundtracks like those movie to hip hop, remember when movies used to merge with the R&B and the hip hop soundtracks? When movies collided with it, like Rush Hours and Nutty
Professor was crazy.
That was a crazy soundtrack.
Good soundtrack.
I was going to say, Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood is another phenomenal one.
That one is fire.
That was a good one.
Above the Rim.
Above the Rim was heat.
That's a fire soundtrack.
SWW, the VV.
They had so much.
Sheesh.
They had BBD on there. They had the title track.
Mo Money was a good soundtrack.
That was a very good soundtrack.
That's a great soundtrack.
Had Trev Vance looking out like a superstar.
Trev Vance was going in.
And then they had Janet and Luther had a joint on that.
Yes, they did. They did.
Yeah, that was
Best Things of Life.
Soundtrack was
damn
real.
Best Days of it was more of a New Jack Swing. And it was more of a New Jack Swing.
In life are free.
And what was the other one? Taking Care of Business. What was the movie?
Taking Care
Strictly
of Business.
Strictly Business.
Strictly Business.
They had a good soundtrack too.
Obviously you got the Kid and Play joint. You know what I mean?
Yes, Kid and Play. House Party is one of my favorite. And what's the name? Eddie Murphy. Actually, that's one of my favorite movies. Boomerang. Boomerang soundtrack was out of control. PM Dawn.
Boomerang was beautiful.
Oh my
man.
God, there was another one.
Damn.
Menace to Society had a fire soundtrack.
Oh, wow.
That's one of my favorite movies of all time.
They did.
Straight Up Menace, MC8. They had all those West Coast bangers was on there.
Friday did too. Friday had one. Friday had a.
Friday
had
Boys in the
soundtrack.
Hood had a fire soundtrack.
Yeah, they did.
Thin Line Between Love and Hate. Martin Lawrence. That soundtrack was crazy.
H-Town was rocking on there.
Yes, they had some shit on that. They had some shit.
That joint was fire.
We said the Nutty Professor, right? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we started Nutty Professor.
Save the Last Dance. Save the Last Dance. Save the Last Dance. Y'all don't remember the black dude with the?
Yeah, I remember.
I remember
the Montel Jordan with the Montel Jordan.
What was the Montel Jordan song?
Get It On Tonight.
I didn't know that was on. I just was thinking about that.
Yeah, and they also had what's his name too? Darnell Jones.
Yeah.
Say what?
Yeah,
that was
tough.
I mean,
heat, man.
Yeah. We don't got those types of movies anymore, man.
We don't.
People
That
dancing
Lens,
movies, man.
Best Man soundtrack was fire too. Shout out to them and Soul Food too was another
Soul was good soundtrack.
Babyface.
We don't have no movies like that anymore. Anyway, like nowhere. They're nowhere to be found. I feel like it's like a lost genre of movie. It's like gone.
We talked about that before, and people was trying to say we was hating.
Yeah, they said we were hating, but at the end of the day,
They couldn't
I don't remember
dispute
who
what
said
we
it,
said.
but an older Caucasian man, when people start drinking, they start telling the truth, and they get old, they don't care anyway. They told somebody. They told somebody. I can't remember his name. I don't know if it was Chris. I don't think it was Chris Rock, but it was some actor, and they said, we just don't want to deal with y'all like that. That's all.
Oh.
Like, no offense, we just don't want to deal with black folk no more like that. The black movies no more genre like that. So we just don't want to put the money into it. The
such a
gatekeeping
staple, man.
But it's just the gatekeeping is. I'm just so tired of us having to worry about them. At the end of the day, when movies were going down, the black circuit is the black movies are what resurrected Hollywood in the first place with Dolomite and all those type of films are the ones.
Blade saved
Marvel. Wesley Snipes saved Marvel. We always saving these cats from mere destruction, and then they sitting there talking about something
right now.
We don't want to deal with you.
Yeah. I'm telling you. That's why it's like I
always gonna need us.
We always talk about we want a seat at the table. We don't need their table.
Nah, and then what they try to do too, Justin, what they try to do too is now they want to put they want to phase everybody out and then get black actors from Britain and London and stuff like that.
That annoys me. When I found out my man from Snowfall was British, I was like, you'll be kidding me.
Yeah,
and
faking the accent.
was his actor coach.
Faking the accent.
And when I found out Stringer Bell had that accent back in the day, because I didn't know Idris Elba had that accent, and I thought he was from Baltimore. And he started talking. I was like, "Why does nigga got an accent?" And he was like,
"I gave him
Britain.
a pass. Though that dude's on his game."
Yeah, but it's like this.
I hear you.
All the in Baltimore,
you
had to get in from English. All the in L.A. and you had to get in from Great Britain.
They pick good actors, man. That show you.
No.
Their method acting skills are ridiculous. If they can cancel out their accent and speak and have you believing that they are not from England, that means that they were
why Denzel ain't ever playing no English man then?
Because he probably didn't want to.
It's not the point.
That ain't
they don't come over here.
What's the name?
He did Macbeth.
He did Macbeth. Was it? He also
but you got to give him Macbeth because he's the greatest actor of a generation, and only great actors can do Macbeth.
Absolutely, yeah.
So they had to give that to him.
But my point is that we only have like 3 or 4 actors, Black American actors, circulating at a time, right?
It would be the point to me. People thought I was hating back in the day when Terrence Howard was getting his shine, and I was like, "That mean ain't nobody else getting a job." And they was like, "What do you mean? What do you mean?" I was like, before him, it was, who was my man? Tay Diggs was getting all the jobs.
Oh yeah, Tay Diggs was running it up.
Tay Diggs was out there.
Diggs was getting
what's the name too? Chestnut.
Maurice Chestnut. Yeah, he was out there. He's still out there.
He's still out there. Omar Epps.
Epps was killing it, young too.
But again, it was only like 3 or 4 cats.
Yeah, Shamar Moore was sneaking in the cracks. Shamar Moore had a few, you know what I mean? Shout out to him.
He was too light skinned for them sometimes.
But it worked out in his favor. Out in his favor, right? I think that worked out in his favor, being too light bright from Shamar Moore in the big scene, because they couldn't, like, such a pretty boy, like to be there. I think that worked in his favor because he got into that pocket of like CBS for real. Like he started off with Malcolm Winters and the soap opera Young and the Restless, and then catapulted from there. Yeah, he catapulted from there. But he was not CI, but he has his own. It's not CI. It's sorry, man. I'm sorry, Shamar.
It's one of those shows, but it's funny because I remember Shamar Moore. I remember when he was the host on Soul Train.
Yeah, but he was. He was. Yes, he was.
Yes.
Dog. You don't see the memes. You don't see his memes. He with the shirt off. The shirt off.
Yeah, he be grinding.
Grinding.
I remember being like, "What is this? Why is Shamar Moore on here?" I was like, "That's the guest host." And I turned the next week, he was on there. I was like, "Oh, he is the host."
Shirt off. Yeah,
he is the host.
On the Saturdays, he was just rock.
Yeah. Let me segue into this.
Missy Elliott.
What's your top? Let's just do 4. What's your 4 favorite hood movies? If you had to pick 4.
4 favorite hood movies.
Hood
I like
movie.
Set It Off. I like Set It Off.
Set It Off.
That's
Okay. Okay.
It was
that's
underrated
fun.
to me. I like Set It Off.
Okay.
Continue.
I'm aspiring to be Nate every day of my life, people. Come see me in 10 years, lady. I got school clothes for y'all. I'm your Nate now, girl.
I like Boys in the Hood.
Boys. Okay, that's another good one.
I like Boys in the Hood.
I'm throwing out one that's old, but it's definitely a classic. People don't talk about it no more. Kind of hurts my soul.
Wow.
Coolie High.
Coolie High.
Yeah.
Killed
Coolie
Cochise.
High. Yeah, they
That
did.
was going to the league. He was going to the league, and they shot Cochise, man.
That was a good movie, man, and
That
had
was
a
a good movie.
dope track.
Yeah.
Yes.
Coolie High.
Yeah, Coolie High.
I remember no matter what was happening in my household, if you were turning the knob on the TV and you came across Coolie High, you stopped. Everybody in the house watched it.
It was one of
There
those.
was no arguments. It was no arguments.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Nobody
movies.
was telling you to turn it off. There were even times where it was at the end and it was just like, oh, I remember like my uncle one time, it was either my uncle or my mother, turned it on. It was near the end. It was like, I don't want to watch this. Like, why? He's like, about to kill Cochise, man. I can't watch this. Like, we watched the whole movie.
It's your heart.
I can deal with it. But just turn it on now. He died and the movie go off. No, we can't watch it. Turn something else on.
That was a good one. That's one of the ones.
I like Dead Presidents too.
Dead Presidents.
I was gonna say that was one of mine. Dead Presidents.
Yeah, I like Dead Presidents.
He did what's his name? Did his thing in that joint.
Was Chris Tucker in there? Wasn't Chris Tucker in there too?
Tucker was in there.
Yeah, he was. He was
in there too.
Yeah, that was.
I'm so tired of being alone.
Yeah,
and they found him dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just eyes wide open, needle in his arm, looking at the TV.
Don't you tell me
if
you can.
Great.
That was the hardest police raid scene in history. Just with that song playing in the background, and they raid in the houses, and I just was like, I'm not used with the police, but this background music is doing it for me right now.
And it was, you know how much I did for this country? I mean, like, yo. That was tough. One of mine is
through the chair. I'd have done that too.
I'm
not gonna lie.
One of mine is Juice. Juice is my joint, man.
Juice is up there.
Joint. Man, Q. He was DJing. You had Queen Latifah. She was hosting the joint. You know, like Juice was tough.
DJ G Q.
Q. Yeah, he was shit. There's so much hip hop in that joint.
I just mentioned it. My shit, man. Menace to Society.
Menace to Society's up there too.
Menace to Society,
I had
man.
to throw.
Oh my
I'm
God.
gonna throw out mine. I'm gonna do.
Go ahead.
Juice, Menace to Society. That near dear to my heart. My cousin Kuran put us onto that joint. Real deal. Probably Boys in the Hood for the message, the fatherhood that, his father was real deal. He was the only father in that whole neighborhood. Did everything he needed to do for his son. I thought that was real. That was real fire, man. And for my last one, just because he had that epic line, sit your $5 ass down for make change. I got to go with New Jack City, man. New Jack City was that.
That was that. That was another fire soundtrack, by the way, too.
New Jack City.
Very fire
soundtrack. Yeah, New Jack City was crazy.
Poured the liquor on the chicks. Washed.
Yep. Cancel that.
Woo, that was amazing, boy.
Yeah,
amazing. Man, New Jack City.
I'm gonna have to watch that tonight. I'm gonna have to watch that.
Nino Brown was real deal, man.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw something in the mix with mine. So I named Coolie High.
Yeah, you did.
I got Boys in the Hood. If you knew me back in middle school and early high school years, I carried that VHS in my backpack at all times. At all times. It only went away when DVDs came about. If I had a sleepover at your house, you was watching Menace to Society. I don't give a fuck. That's what we was watching. Your mother could have went to Blockbusters and rented movies, and I was like, we watching Menace to Society. Because I know you hadn't seen it. That's why. And you had to see it. So I was like, you got to see this movie. This is real deal. So that was on my list. Coolie High, Menace to Society. I'll do Boys in the Hood. Because I remember seeing that in the theater, young, and people thinking I shouldn't have seen it because of my age. But, it made sense that I went to see that movie. And one that nobody is going to throw in here, and I don't know if it's hood or if it's comedy, but I'm throwing it in here. Class Act.
I was thinking about that. I was
Class
thinking about
Act.
that. I was
It's
thinking
not
about
hood
that. It is
movie
so
though. Classic.
It was a hood movie, technically.
This is the
I
comedy.
was
Stick
thinking
away from the
about it.
hood.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. I'll resend it, and we could do black comedies, and I'll put that in there.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Dang, that was good.
number
That was good,
4,
dude.
that was a great movie, hood classic movie.
Damn.
Oh,
My
man.
out of this, Paid in Full.
Paid in Full.
Wow.
Paid in Full.
Wow.
Yeah.
There we
Forgot
go.
about that.
Paid in Full. There
Yeah.
we go.
You know what else just came to mind? New Jersey Drive.
That's what I was going to
Jersey
say.
Drive,
That was my
that
fourth.
midget.
Drive was
New
a-
Jersey Drive
Crazy.
was my
Crazy.
fourth one.
Man, you know,
Yes.
I might have to switch
New
my
Jersey Drive is
New
my
Jersey
fourth
Drive is
one.
crazy.
I had set it off. New Jersey Drive. What was the other one? Dead Presidents. And what was the last one? What was
What's the
another
joint?
one? It was. Damn, I forgot. Oh, I said it.
on
Yo.
now.
Was it Minister Society? That's what I said. Yeah.
Miss Society.
Yeah,
This
that's what I
side was
said.
crazy. I'm thinking of one right now, man, but it's
Yeah, New
it's
Jersey
slipping my
Drive is
mind at the
crazy.
moment. Oh man, it has Samuel Jackson and
you're
with the Samuel Jackson, his son. They was play chess. Fresh.
fresh.
Fire.
Movie.
I just
Fire
was thinking
movie.
about that movie.
Yo,
I went
fire
to Temple
movie,
University with Fresh.
Yo, my man with
Oh,
the
for real?
Spanish dude.
Yeah, he went
I
to
got
Temple.
dope rhymes.
I got the crazy dope movie.
Yeah, I
I
got the
hated
crazy
that,
dope moves.
man. I hated that, man.
He
There
got
was
with
few times in movies I wanted to see somebody get killed and they popped him. I was happy. I'd have left him too.
man.
I'd have
I
left
bust
him
the crazy
too.
dope moves. Yo, he was
Yep.
talking crazy. Oh, man, classic.
He deserved that. Everything he got, all them
Classic.
bullets he got,
You
he
know,
deserved that because
you
he
know
shouldn't
what's-
have been popping off.
and
told him not
fought
to
the
bring
dog.
no
he
weapon.
Had to do that with the dog. That was crazy. Good
He had to
movie.
do that
I
to
would
the dog
take
'cause
out.
Yeah.
I'd take out. If I had to take out one of the movies that I mentioned originally, I would probably take out. Man, see that's the problem because all them shit's hard.
It's
So
also
I'm just
classic.
gonna say Fresh is an honorable mention.
Fresh
Um,
is crazy.
Yeah, Fresh is
one
an
of the
honorable mention.
phrase front of the firest lines in Fresh was when they was talking about, he was like, sometimes I have this dream. And the kid was like, oh yeah, what about? And he's like, nothing. I just have it. He was so smart to know he couldn't tell people his dreams because they would shit on him.
Yep, and he would play
Because of where he
chess
was
and-
from.
Man, dog.
Honorable
He
mention
knew.
for me. Honorable mention for me is In Too Deep.
In Too Deep was fire.
In Too Deep.
You ain't no
was-
cop, Jay Reed. You ain't no cop, Jay Reed.
Jay Reed.
Yo, shouts
You
out to
was
my
a
man
sellout.
Sharon Reed,
I
yo.
just wanted to be there for you, boy.
Every time
just
I
want to
speak
be
to my
there
guy
for you,
Sharon,
boy.
I mean, you ain't no cop, Sharon Reed.
I just wanted to be there for you,
I just
dog.
wanted to be there for you, dog.
I
This
just
is how you
wanted
do
to be
me.
there for you, dog.
was a
was
masterpiece.
crazy.
Yeah, man.
It was
Yeah,
a
it was. It was a
That
masterpiece.
was a
one.
masterpiece.
It's a good
That was
one.
a fire soundtrack too.
Yeah,
It was.
Yeah.
Deepest, bluest. My head is shark's fin.
Yep. That was Deep Blue Sea, nigga.
That was Deep Blue Sea. I remember it. I thought about it.
The fish,
I was
man,
like,
you
yo,
was
the
like,
fish.
That ain't
the
right.
shark- I was like, hold on. But you know what? LL is something, man. LL really
LL
makes you.
is-
LL was
one of them
Yo,
guys.
LL is
Yo,
on
it's
one of them dudes, man.
Crazy
You
that
know,
we that
Soundtrack
this came
killer.
up because I was thinking about having him be my topic because
LL?
he's got
Underrated.
Yeah, because he's. So here's the thing.
First,
He's got
the
a
goat.
love-hate
The goat.
relationship with people in general. Some people love him and hold him in high regard. And
How
there
could you
were
hate on him
people-
though?
Because they was Kumo D fans.
But he was.
I'm just saying, it's people we know that we could chill with that will tell you LL's overrated.
No,
Yes.
it's not possible.
Yes.
It's too much of a
They
resume.
distribute beer. They distribute beer to the community. I'm not going to
Please
say his
don't
name.
say that. Don't say. I'm about to
He
mess him right
distribute-
now. Please don't do that.
He distributes beer to the community. He says LL is overrated.
I'm not even gonna feed into what you just said about that dude. Leave that alone. But I'll get on LL in 1 second, man. I wanted to mention this one for honorable mention. It's not really a hood movie, but it was a movie that in the 90s shook up so crazy. While I was
Kids?
chilling today, Kids
Yes,
was
yo,
Listen,
Kids was
changed my
Yo,
It
and
still
then
messes
now,
with me.
like I
It
said,
still
I was
messes with
sitting
me.
here watching the
That's a hood
commercial,
movie.
and
Yeah.
they was like, "Yo, this is how you can get rid of this. This is how you can get rid of HIV forever. All you have to do is take this
Yep.
pill this month and that month." And kids was all about the passing of HIV, and that movie was one of the movies that when I was done watching it, like you just sat back and you said to yourself, "What is happening in the world?" And now, all these years later, you got commercials telling you that, "Oh man, don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Just go get this shot once a month. You'll be good to go."
It's out of control, yo. It is out of control. For real. And I don't understand it.
Yes.
I don't kids today
Them
disturb
commercials
me.
piss me off.
Tell me, bro.
Well, everybody running to
commercials piss me
CVS
off.
for the same medicine. I'm like, yo, why are y'all burning up?
Yo,
Like, why are y'all
literally they
burning
be
up? Y'all
lining
nasty.
up, taking that
Lining up. One
back
of
in the
the
day,
pharmacist
used to be
people
a
I
death
know,
sentence.
a couple of years back was like, Mo, it was crazy because everybody's here taking the same medicine. There's no way everybody's taking the same. I was like, excuse me? Come on, man. What are y'all doing? That's just
Kelly the
nasty.
Virgin Surgeon.
Y'all never saw
Kelly the Virgin Surgeon.
Y'all never saw kids?
I got no legs.
I got
no legs.
Yes.
Oh man.
Yo,
Kids
I'll
was
never
cute, man.
forget. I seen that movie. That was another movie I seen on accident.
I
We
should have
didn't
saw it
have
that early
cable
too.
boxes. Yeah, we didn't have cable boxes in every room. My mom had the hot box. If you know, you know.
Box, stop.
And I had a sleeping bag, and because she had the hot box, and it was summertime. I didn't have
it's
no
always
school.
summertime. It's
Yes.
summertime. Everybody saw that movie in the summertime.
Yeah, I would ask my mom, yo, can I sleep on the floor in your room? I'll turn the TV down so I could watch whatever the hell is on the hot box. And she'd be like, just don't wake me up. Cool. And I sat there with the volume on probably 2 watching kids like, oh my God. Should I be taking the train to the city tomorrow when she goes to work? Like, is this the life I should be living? And then it got to the end with the AIDS, and I was like, maybe not.
Smooth talker, dog.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, it was,
But
dog.
that's what they, you know what's crazy? We always talk about the vanilla zaddies. We know for a fact back in the day, the dudes like Telly growing up, they had all the hoes.
I told you about the DJ, right?
All of them.
I told you about the DJ that's now in jail.
Yeah.
Was sleeping all the
from
with,
North
with
Carolina.
all the black with all the black women, sleeping with all the black girls.
And he was a racist. He had AIDS.
Yep. Yeah, he's giving them out.
Giving them the gift that keeps on giving. Or stops giving, because now you can't make white blood cells. But kids was my
Kids was real deal. But back to LL.
Yeah, back to LL.
LL Cool J. I mean, if that's how you feel, then whoever that is, whoever I'm talking to, whoever you are, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you feel like he's overrated or he isn't
overrated,
LL Cool J is hands down one. If you was to look up in the dictionary an MC, he'd be standing right there because he might be the most versatile MC in the game of
That's what I'm saying.
Time.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
You know
Versatility.
What I'm saying? He came out with an album 2 years ago that was tight.
That album was fire.
Yeah. It's all around the way, girl, to Phenomenon, to Hey Lover.
I'm bad, bro. I remember being a little,
I still
being a little dude.
Shit was crazy. I was like,
I remember being a little dude.
It was
knowing every word to I'm bad.
Like,
and the dance. And everything. And the ad libs.
Boom, boom.
So you want to come to me when he's talking to Mafia on the phone at the end? Like, I remember all of that.
LL is actually one of the first prime mainstream battle rappers, too.
Yes.
It's ended a lot of careers. We don't want to talk about it, though.
He was out there taking women. He had the crazy book, and talking about his life.
He had the first crossover R&B. He had the first crossover hip-hop R&B song, too.
But Hey Love?
Not Hey Lover, but not Lounging. I'm talking about
I Need Love.
I Need Love.
I hated that song back in the day, but I know what it
Love
did.
It changed everything.
It changed everything.
It gave MCs the reach to really go out
to do everything.
He used to be like, she'd be like, I'm jiggling, baby. Go ahead, baby.
Right, baby.
Everybody to hear in the video dancing. He dancing too. Everybody was. He was that dude, man. I don't care. He is that dude.
He was.
And
And
he
then
feels what he says.
He was like,
too.
you know what?
Yeah.
I did what
He
I had
is.
to do here. Now I'm gonna show y'all what I can do on the movie screen. And then he became an actor. And then
With
he
the
became,
TV and
a TV dude. He's still out here to this day. Still plus years old, still ripped up, still in these cop joints. And if you run up on him a couple years back, somebody ran up on him, tried to rob him, and he busted their ass.
He beat that man's head in.
Oh yeah, nah.
He said, "I'm from Queens."
Yep.
I'm from Queens, bro.
And they said the dude was begging. I'm sorry, Ella. I didn't know it was your house. I'm sorry. And he beat the shit out that man.
He said it was. He said if it wasn't for his daughter, he said if it wasn't for his daughter and his wife there, like to calm him down because he said
glass table.
And he lost it. Like he lost it because he was in defense
mode. Because he thought he was out of that lifestyle.
Yeah,
he ain't been poor since he was 15, 16 years old.
Gotta flip the switch on, cats.
For real. Yo, he's the truth, man. LL. What was the movie that he was in? I Need a Beat? When he did I Need a Beat?
Yeah.
Was that Crush Groove?
Crush Groove.
Crush Groove.
Put on the beat. Oh, God. Crush Groove was...
Yes.
It just embodied what hip-hop was, man. At that time, he was like 16 years old when he did that.
16.
That was his only part in the whole joint. Yep. And for him, from there to catapult himself to where he's at now, don't talk bad about LL Cool J. Who are you to be talking bad about LL Cool J? Slap yourself.
LL's the man. LL's the man.
I mean, there's no hands.
Things LL have done that I don't.
What 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Introduce the new dudes from new guys from Def Jam. He introduced them with the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I shot you.
Man,
come on. And he told you whose careers he ended at the beginning of the song.
He did.
Cross Mo D, Hammer, and Ice Cube's curl. Ice T's curl. I mean, he was on it.
Ever pull my leather?
Yeah.
Because I will explode, and my 9 is easy to load.
Yes.
I'm gonna knock you out, man.
Yeah. It's fire.
Destroy cannabis.
I say he destroyed him. It's a lot of people out here that said cannabis ate him up.
Yeah, a lot of people do think so.
It's a lot of people out here who say that.
I'm not going to argue
with
them.
Phone, had the phone and the message was like, I told you don't do this.
I mean,
but he industry set him up. You know, why Clef set that dude up?
They gassed him up and said, yo, you gonna have a tuck.
A little bit.
He said,
a little bit.
I told you don't do this.
He told what? Him and Wyclef was talking to one another. That was a setup in his career. And then the worst part about it is,
Wyclef feels bad.
If I was Cannabis, I would have swung on him in this moment. The worst part about him is she brought him out on stage. Cannabis did so well.
I didn't want to bring it up.
Then he was like, now you can have your career back. I'm like,
your career can start again.
I would have had to swing on him, bro.
Him again.
And now he never blew up. It was over with.
No.
You redissed him.
Yes.
You humbly redissed him.
I'll never forget hearing that he did that because I wanted to go to that concert and I didn't go. And he did it. I was like, I missed the fucking all-time epic diss.
And that was before internet. That was before the internet. That was before social media.
It was right at the cusp. Yeah.
It was right at that top when it was about to start. And this LL did that. And I was like,
now
it hurt. We heard about it. Like
your career.
Yes, everybody heard about it. Now your career can start again.
Your career can start again.
Propelling him, and he stepped on one last time.
LL felt bad too. LL was like, yo, I didn't even mean it like that.
You ain't got to mean it like that when you out here being one of them dudes.
That is crazy.
You know? But apparently Jay-Z used to pull up on him and battle him all the time. Roast him up.
Jay-Z ain't doing such things.
LL said he used to beat him.
So
but you didn't. But this is what LL said, and he was right. LL was like, "You show up outside my event, outside the club with 20, 30. You spitting the rhymes that you just said on your block 100 times." He's like, "I've been famous at this point 15, 20 years." He's like, "I'm not a battle rapper.
He's not battle rapping like that no more." Come on, man, I don't count that.
Jay-Z had 20 rhymes in his head. He was like, of course he was eating me up. And he's like, and he had all his man. So Dame was there. So you know how Dame was
that's
acting.
Goofy. Harlem.
Soft Money.
Goofy. They were desperate. They were struggling.
You got Biggs. You got Tata. You got all these people who we all now know. They were nobodies then. And they, eating you up. Oh, you gonna let them say that?
You can't.
Acting like
do
they're the
that.
crowd.
You can't do that, Steve. No, I'm not counting that. That's weak.
You can't bow out from a battle, man.
No, that's weak sauce. No,
You know,
that's weak.
you got fried up. You got fried up.
No, Steve. Listen, you
Come
can't
on.
do that though. This dude's a mega star. You go.
And
We
you
desperate.
know-
We
you
gotta
know
go
what he
run.
used to say?
Come on, dog. That's
LL
bottom feeder
said-
stuff. That's bottom feeder.
LL
That's
said,
Harlem
no,
for
no.
you. No, that's
Dame
not Harlem.
said-
Is it Brooklyn?
He from Brooklyn.
That he will. Oh,
Enough
yeah.
said.
Who from Brooklyn?
Hove from
Jay-Z.
Brooklyn.
Oh, Hove.
Dame from Harlem.
Yeah. Dame said that.
But that's a
Like
mix of
after
that
he got
too.
done beating him in the joint, he'd be like, "You still ain't got a deal
Still
though.
got a deal.
And, you know, still ain't got a deal though." And then he
Still
ended
gotta
up being
get a
that
deal.
man's president. He ended up being the president of that man's company. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That he worked for. It's
Which is
it's
crazy.
deep, man. And they don't like each
It's
other.
crazy.
And you
They're not.
know, but they both made the rock and roll Hall of Fame. And you got to respect, man. One of Queen's best all time.
Queens
And
get
then
the money.
you got Nas. I mean, excuse me, my bad. I just brought him up.
Don't. Now
You got Jay-Z. You got Jay-Z. You got Jay-Z.
Wow. I thought you was disrespecting.
No.
Is there an LL Nas song out here? I feel like I should know a LL and Nas song. Is there an LL Nas song?
I don't think they've ever
Nah.
did music
I
together.
don't think they ever did it.
That's crazy.
I
to
don't
me.
think they ever did.
Hey, man.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Biggie and LL before that. Yeah, Biggie and LL before that.
Yeah, they didn't have
the remix.
How is
With the
there
remix,
no LL Nas track? I need that to happen
because he wasn't on Come Out and Play. He wasn't on the Craig Mack, that first remix. Nas should have been on there. It'd have been over with. Nah, Nas was too crazy though for that though. It'd have been out of control.
He definitely wrote that
man.
man's
But
career.
yeah, shout out to LL, man.
They took Craig
Mack.
They took Craig Mack's song. They did Craig Mack dirty. I don't want to talk about it. Craig Mack can actually
get enough credit.
He can actually rap.
Huh?
No, Diddy wasn't.
Diddy.
I'm not gonna blame Diddy on that.
All right.
It was bad marketing. Diddy put the Craig Mack. He put
Call
the
that
Big
man
Mac.
ugly, Mo.
He put the Big Mac. Who?
Calling that man ugly.
Diddy did?
Yeah. He's calling that man ugly.
I thought Biggie did. I think Biggie was the hater of Craig.
You know who the hater was. There's all types of stories about some of the stuff that he just anyway. So anyway, like I was saying, that it's just like I think yeah, shouts out to LL. Shouts out to LL.
Yeah, shout out to LL, man.
Yeah, for real. But
don't get enough credit these days. Even though I'm not gonna lie, I listen to his radio station every day on satellite.
Okay.
LL Cool J.
Yeah, because the
Rock the
people
Bell
that
Radio.
Yeah.
And his shows are better on there. He got Grandmaster Cass and Shy-Rock in the morning. I'm already at work when they start.
Yeah, they start
in the
at 8, 9 o'clock.
They start like 9.
Oh,
because
okay.
they senior citizens for real. No disrespect, but it is.
Yeah, they are though. No, they are though.
Cass to get on there and be like, "Yo, I had a doctor's appointment at 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock."
Yeah, they are.
He's like, I try to get my stuff done early. He's like, I'm not a young man, so he'll tell you he's a senior citizen. He's like, I'm going to make sure I can be here on this radio for y'all, so I can go. I start the show later, so that I can make my doctor's appointments and keep my health right. And then they got the Roxanne Shante show. Me and my daughter listen to that every day after school. She be having us crying. Some of the stuff my daughter don't get because Roxanne Shante be talking that talk. She was out here for real. And she be saying stuff sometimes I be screaming because it be, adult content, but it be over the kid's head. So she know how to keep it PG and still be saying stuff. But she, the stuff she be talking about, I be dying. One time she was saying, you talking about how women got to stay clean or whatever. She's like, you don't want to be the girl that everybody run around talking about her stink. And I lost it.
She ain't lying though.
They started laughing. She's like, "Oh no, remember it was always one girl back in the day. The boys liked her, and she had big, and she take her bra off, and they say her stink." And I was in tears, because I had never heard that one, and now I had.
It's absolute madness.
That's complete madness. You go put a chick in her titty stink? Yikes! It's time to go home. Like. I don't even want the pants to come off. What are we doing? Exactly.
Yeah, like, what are you doing in the bathroom? Like, what are you why are you not washing?
Absolutely nothing.
Are you homeless?
Absolutely nothing.
Are you homeless?
There's no water there and there's no water nowhere. They're spinning around. They're spinning around and keeping it moving.
She was talking about the other day too. She was talking about how she's like, y'all young girls don't understand. Y'all think y'all was getting money. She goes, back in my day, She's like, everybody had money because it was the crack era. And she was talking about how they would go out to LA and they'd be on Rodeo Drive and they'd be buying and they'd be there and they'd be like, oh, let's go to the Gucci store. And then you'd be like, you didn't even know that there was a brand called Poochie out there. And it's like, you go in the Poochie store, you go spend $5,000-$6,000. You be in a brand new Porsche or something like that you paid cash for when you got to LA. And she was like, and then you go and eat a fat burger. Spend $20,000 and then go pay $5 for your meal because you could get 2 meals for $5 in the 80s. Yeah. And she was like, we was living. She was like, you ever go to somebody's house and it just smelled like dirt in their house? And they was like, dirt? What you talking about? Money is dirty. It smell. There'd be so much money in these houses. Their house smelled like dirt.
Smell nasty.
And mothball.
Yeah. Yes. They said the house was just full of money.
They ain't fresh dollars. Yeah, they ain't fresh.
Yeah,
it's a different smell. It's a different smell when you got fresh dollars.
Drug addicts, yes.
You smell a fresh $100 bill, $50 bill smell. Yeah.
Yes. You just smell that ink on it and the way that paper filled. But she was talking dirty money.
No, she talking about
houses filled with dirty money. She goes, they just you come in the house, you their girlfriend, and they give you a bag full of tens. What's this for? Oh, we don't spend tens around here. Go shopping with your homegirls. That's the life she was living. I was just like,
I believe it, but shit, $10 back in the 80s was a lot of money.
$10 back in the 80s, you could live for 2 weeks.
Exactly. Yeah, my dad told me how much he was getting paid back in like 1983, and it was like your hourly salary was what?
Yeah, but it's no inflation.
Right? But making like $2.50, man. We was having a good time.
But it's no inflation, so people were living for real.
You could get them up. Like prime example, I love Cadillacs. I've been watching, pulling up old commercials for the old Cadillacs and shit from the 70s and 80s. It'd be like, get your new Cadillac Brougham for $15,000. Like, niggas was buying Cadillacs for $15,000? Brand new, no miles?
No miles.
Excuse me?
$15,000 back then was a lot of money, man.
It was a lot of money. That was you was paid if you was making 15 G's a year.
Yeah.
You could get a house. You could get a house for 40 in the 80s, and it wasn't in a bad neighborhood.
You hear them. That's why a lot of people that had wealth throughout their lives have purchased these homes that they're able to give away because they were able to manipulate the system and have money work for them. So all these years later, their great grandchildren and all those other people are living off the fruits of their labor or whoever else's labor.
Paid $1,000 for the house.
Exactly. And then they're like, how come you guys don't have a house nowadays? Yo, what?
Yo.
I just want somebody I know is a realtor.
They're so spoiled.
And
They're so spoiled, man.
He said in West Norwalk, a home recently. He said West Norwalk, a home went for $1 million.
And it shouldn't be.
West Norwalk.
No, it shouldn't be.
The house next to me sold for $1 million.
It shouldn't be. It's ridiculous.
When they call you, they'll call you and be like, oh, you interested in selling your home? For years, I've been telling these people, I need $750,000 cash, no inspection on my home, as is sale. You can have my house $750 cash. And that's a little pricey for your neighborhood. I got a call 2 weeks ago. I told the lady $750. She's like, oh, I'm gonna have my buyer call you back.
Yeah, because it's 1.5. Because it's 1.5.
Yes. So then the buyer called me and was like, sir, what do you need to make this happen? Can you be out of the house in 30 days? And I was like, you really gonna give me $750,000 cash? You don't need no inspection? Nope. I can show up. I can give you want it cash? He's like, do you want it wire transfer? And he starts breaking down how he give me this money. And I was like, yeah, I'm at $950 now, sir. And he's like, excuse me? It's like, if you just told me you can give me, you would come basically show up my house $750 cash in a briefcase, and I got 30 days to move on my house, that means I need $950. Oh,
it makes
I don't
sense.
know if I could do $950.
It makes sense.
Right. Next time you call is 105. It's 1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I need. I need $1 million. Because first off, this was the
he got it. He got it.
Yeah, this will start going through my head too.
If you got 7,
you got 1. You probably got 2.
Yeah, he do. He got it. He got it, dog.
So
Trust
all
me.
I was thinking is, I could take this money. Where the am I going to live?
That's the problem.
In 30 days.
In 30
I
days.
could see if you were just by yourself. Oh, you can go.
Yeah.
You figure it out.
Oh yeah, I'd be gone. I quit my
If you
job
got
and
it by
everything.
yourself,
I'd be gone.
yeah, you got you by
I'll
yourself.
be
You
gone.
good.
I moved down. I moved
solo
down to
dolo?
North Carolina somewhere. Go get me a house for $200. Keep the shotty on deck. Call it a
And
day.
stack up.
Yeah, and that's it. I'd find a job in no time. And the only reason I say keep the shotty on deck, because if you get in a house for $200 in North Carolina, you're either gonna be around hood ass white people, which is a redneck. Give what y'all say. It's the same thing as a hood ass dude from the projects. The same person, different sides of the melanin coin. They have the same hobbies: guns, bitches, big trucks. Same guy. Same guy. They like the same big booty chicks. It's the same guy. They just haven't met and had a conversation to realize they're the same guy. That's why the country keeps us separated. Point is, that's why I had a gun, because I had to make sure, let them know up front. It's right here, sir. Stay off my property. There's no
You guys
birdshot
got a
in
problem
here.
over here? Just right
There's
on
only
the
buck.
moves.
Yeah,
My
it's only
God.
buckshot over here, sir.
And I'm not talking my man from
Black Moon.
Black
Exactly.
Moon.
So we got anything else, or we closing out?
Oh yeah, hold on. You have something to say, Steve?
No.
I had to ask y'all a question. Y'all have iPhones?
Yes.
I use iPhones. I just want you to
Yep.
see this because I started to sit there just really quick. And I
This is
want to
them
get
taking
your
a picture of your
response on
face
it.
every 3 seconds.
No,
That's
no, it's
what we
not
talk
that.
about. I didn't bring
I
it
mean,
up, though.
I'd rather not, but I
use it against you later.
dang, I ain't even know. That's
They do
wild.
wild to you, bro.
Let's hear what this young lady has to say.
Like that neck. She right. She right.
So she used to be an Apple engineer, and they put malware on the old phones so they can get you to buy a new phone whenever the new phones come out. They push a feature so it can mess up your phone to
It's
break
true.
it down. Now, is this illegal? Like what are we doing here,
Absolutely.
y'all?
Planned obsolescence is what they call it.
Absolutely.
Planned obsolescence. The filament in your light bulb could run forever, but they put the cheapest one they could put in there, so you have to buy a light bulb every couple of months. Your cars, they do it too. That's why they stopped making cars out of steel, and they stopped, what was the thing that used to be in cars that I don't think they have no more? Carburetors. You change the carburetor in your cars back in the day. That's all old you talk about. You just need a new carburetor. Carburetor's gummed up. Change the carburetor, your car run like new. Gives you a tune up, because it's all metal parts. What did they start doing? Plastic parts in your cars and in your engines. That's why I'll never buy a BMW, because them sound mean and they move fast and they aerodynamic and they got all of that. I don't want to say half the engine, but a good part of the engine is made out of plastic. Engines get hot. Plastic melts. Plastic expands. Your engine don't work. You go to the dealership, or you go to have somebody fix your BMW. These niggas is telling you,
I
oh,
need
you
10K.
need a sensor. Yeah, exactly. I need a sensor. The sensor is $1,500, and the labor, because the sensor is underneath this piece here, we got to move all this other stuff. The labor itself is 5,000. You already at 6. And then they say, oh yeah, we also found this broke. And just like Steve said, you at 10K, and be like, I paid 15 for this car. Oh yeah, that's why the old owner got rid of it, because he knew these repairs were coming out.
Every single time.
Audis are like that. BMWs, Benzes are like that.
Audis, BMWs, and Benzes trash. And the thing is, those are leases, and you don't continue. These cars only.
Lease cars only. At least cars, or you got to be mechanically inclined and you can fix the shit yourself.
Well, there's always in the shop though. They're always in the shop, and people are upset.
Yes.
And I'm like, yo, what is with people with these bootleg BMWs? They're so like these. They like the hood classic car. They're like the new Lexus when we were younger.
Yes. Them
You
Lexus
understand what I mean?
run
No. I'm not talking about Lexus. I'm sorry. The Acuras. Remember the Acuras when we were younger?
Yes.
The Acuras when we were younger are like the BMWs now. Like people think they made it or something. Like they're hood rich with BMWs. Get out of here, man. They trash.
100%.
Always in the shop crying. What are you doing?
Well, before we close out, I'm going to mention this. I wasn't going to, but real quick. Meta and their glasses. They just fired 1,100 people in Africa.
I just bought it for.
I know, you was telling me. They just
Yeah,
fired
just bought up
1,100
here.
people in
And I heard
Africa
about
because
this before I bought it.
You
I still
did.
support it even though they fired.
You did.
Hit me with the
This is
boom.
what-
They fired Africans. These glasses fire. I still
Yeah.
want them.
They fired all those people because they were saying the stuff that they were
So-
doing. They were reporting all the information that they were,
everything.
getting from that, and they fired
Everything.
all 1,100 people. And then what they said was,
But why
it
they
was their
fired him?
fault.
It was
'Cause
their.
they
It was.
It was their
Contract.
fault. It's like,
Yeah,
they
they
violated
was
company, the
nothing.
poor quality, and
Yes.
come to find out the quality was great. They just got caught. Because, and when you,
It's in your terms of service.
all right, so Pokemon
They
Go
watch
came
everything.
out whatever amount of years ago. That was used for a wide GPS network in order for them to be able to map a GPS. Like, so you walk around looking for these dumbass Pokemon, and you just
mapping parks
feeding
and everything.
information into these people.
Yes.
Equally as such with these glasses.
Yes.
You sitting there smashing a chick, and you got somebody watching you do it. And you're like, I got this saved forever. And you're like, clap, clap,
because
clap. Somebody's
it's recording even when you don't record. So you have to keep them turned off. You have to there's an off switch on the inside. You have to keep them turned off because as long as you have it on, it's in. And where were they? Were they in Nairobi? Were they in Gambia?
Yeah, I think it's Nairobi, yeah.
They were in Nairobi. It was in Nairobi making 12 cents an hour at a screen just like us, assigned to one of us. And they're literally watching everything we're doing.
So Apple is Meta's the one that did this.
Yes.
Meta was doing it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mapping everything.
So then they
all your
find
banking information, everything.
But why would they do this? Why would they want to keep track on them but then fire them like it was their fault?
Because they don't want to take any of the blame. Although they are in a class action lawsuit.
They are in the blame. It's them.
They are.
They're the ones that told them to do it.
Technology,
so you're trying to get them to scam. You're making scammers scam.
Zuckerberg's grandfather was like in the CIA, so he's a government agent. So you know what I mean? Nothing. Yo, Mr. Beast is a government agent now.
Yeah, I thought so.
I don't even know who that dude is.
Exactly.
I be telling my son, I be like, yo, dude's name is Mr. Beast. We're not watching Mr. Beast. Not eating none of his products. They're not doing none of this, man. Dude's name is Mr.
It doesn't make sense.
Enough you know
said.
Who should be named Mr. Beast? Big black and should be named Mr. Beast. No pause. That's a real name that the dude should be. Like when my nephew asked me 10 years ago, do you watch Mr. Beast? I looked at my brother and said, what you let this little watch? And my brother start dying. And my nephew was like, what? And I was just like, what's Mr. Beast? And then he told me, he'd be giving money away. He'd be this, that, or whatever. He walks out the room. I was like, I thought he was talking about the that was with biracial housewife back in the day.
Oh my God.
In the episode.
Oh man. Welcome. Thank y'all everybody for watching us at EverybodyHasAMic Podcast.
It makes more sense than the shit he do.
Season 2, episode 30.
Your name Mr. Beast. That's sus, man. I don't give a
wow.
It is sus.
It is the devil. It is the devil. Anyway, listen.
Mr.
We
Beast
appreciate y'all.
Those legs behind their head and look at the camera. Beast mode. The dancing, the grooving gorilla. He should have been. That's the type of dude who should have named Mr. Beast and be in the industry I named. This dancing.
Thank you guys for watching. Everybody has a mic podcast.
Wasted potential.
Episode 30.
Episode 30, people. We closing out. I'm going a little crazy right now, but he should have been. It makes way more sense for Big Groove to be named Mr. Beast and be out there slaying them. Just saying.
He wouldn't have the money that he has now.
You never know.
That.
Not in that industry.
Depends on who he getting on OnlyFans with him.
It could be
depends on who he getting on OnlyFans with him.
Man,
depends on who he getting on OnlyFans with him.
It's bad that I'm even going to take this. Have a great night, everybody.
So bring the ghost of Sarah J out of retirement?
No. All right. We got
have a good night,
people. Sarah J.
Peace,